Hey everybody, welcome to Campers in RV, and today we have the privilege of hanging around and taking a look at the 2025 Dynamax Isata 5 28SS. What an amazing vehicle. While I'm standing here, I want to let you know that we have the Ram 5500 chassis with a Cummins 360 with 800 pound-feet of torque. Now this thing also has an Allison transmission and can tow up to 10,000 pounds, no problem. We're going to take a good look at this coach. Stick around. As we take a look at this 2025 Dynamax Isata 5 28SS, you're going to see that it has the Explorer pack. It includes this midnight paint job, and what an amazing paint job it is. This is all cut in buff 5 different times, and as you can see over here, this is a Dean Jacques signature series. All right, so he customized these paint jobs, made these specifically and exclusively for Dynamax. Okay, let's take a look at this great exterior here, and you can see my image right in that paint job, clear as day, right? That's because of all that cut and buffing we were talking about. We have incredible storage compartments, and look how big these are. We have lots of room out here and under this armless awning too. So what this is going to do for you, not only is it going to look great for years and years and years, but it's also going to clean real easily because there's so much clear coat and it's so heavily polished. Now if you look on the edge of the roof, you're going to see 3 solar panels up there. There's 2 more on the other side. This coach has 950 watts of solar with 400 amp hours of lithium battery and a 3,000 watt inverter. What does that mean to you? That means you can go camping. You can go to places that are a little bit off the grid, and being a 4x4, this is absolutely amazing. So it can take you pretty much where you want to go, when you want to go, and then you're going to be able to get the power that you need to operate this coach, whether you're using the generator or you're using just strictly solar and inverter. You're going to be able to stay off the grid. Now, another thing that they do with the Explorer package is insulate some of the cargo bays to make sure that if you put things that can freeze in there, like your water systems, I'll show you on the other side, they have heat in there to protect you from that. Look at this crazy amount of storage in a relatively small Super C. You could put 6 grandchildren in there, or maybe a kayak, or maybe some more like a grill, something else, cord wood. You can rinse it out because they have the little drains inside here with the plastic composite inside. You can access this storage from all sides. And like I said earlier, we have a 10,000 pound rated hitch in the back over here. But believe it or not, if you're using the combined vehicle weight minus the GVWR, you'd have 18,000 pounds. So there's a lot of extra payload capacity on this coach. There's a lot of extra room to put everything you need. And look at this water station. So they have a heater in here. They also have an inline water filter. You have all your connections for low point drains over here. You have your dump valves, and all this is in a heated enclosed area. And a good place to store your black tank hose right here mounted onto the door. I love that. And then you come over here, and then we have 8,000 watts of Onan generator going on, and easy access to the hydraulic. You know, if you get stuck with your hydraulic, maybe a jack is stuck or something to that effect, it'd be really great to have easy access to all your systems. And then we're going to slide over here, and this is where all the magic happens, right? This is where you have your solar controllers, your inverter, your 3,000 watt inverter, all your other power systems, your disconnects, all going strong, nice and easy for you. And like I said earlier, this Isata 5 series is a 4x4 on this Ram chassis. Okay, let's go inside. Now, as we come inside this Isata, you're going to be able to find easy access to those 4 100 amp hour lithium batteries. So if you ever needed to service those, they're right here. As well as you have your controls for your batteries and all that stuff. You can turn your lights on right from here. They just flashed on. Got the whole master set up. And I love right at the doorway here, you have a cabinet door. So if you need something that outside, could be grilling equipment, could be your tools or whatever it may be, you have two cabinets right here. This one actually holds the basket that you can access from the top of the solid surface counter. So speaking of solid surface counters, you have that throughout the kitchen. You have also this extension over here, real easy to bring up, and look at that. It's not just a white counter. There's some beautiful decorative kind of, reflective things here. And then if you wanted to charge your phone, you could drop it right on that phone charger. Oh yeah, it's working. I don't know, you can't see it on the video, but it's working. And then there's the top of that trash. It's one thing in a camper, so many folks find that they forget to where they're going to put their trash, right? They have no idea. And so this one makes it nice and easy. And this big bunk over here that comes down gets out of the way. And there's also this big safety bar to protect your loved ones and or whatever you're stowing. So it's real easy to install, real easy to put up there. And it comes with about a 47-inch TV that's in this area as well. That pivots out so you can have easy access. Now, of course, it's going to come with a nice, easy ladder for you to just attach to that bunk. But that bunk's so low, you can probably hop up on it. It's really nice and easy to access. We're going to take a look in the cockpit area over here. And what I notice is that it's got a big screen where you're going to have all your Bluetooth, all your controls for your heat, your AC, your radio, all those things. But then there's another screen where the rear view mirror once was. This is called a quad view mirror. So it can actually show all four cameras at the same time so people can look around their camper, whether it be at night for security reasons or if they're parking and they need some good visibility when they're parking. You can see every angle on this coach. It's part of the standard features that they put in on this Dynamax. All right, so a lovely dinette over here, and it's nice, easy for Uncle Bernie. Look at, I have all this room between me and my belly, so lots of space, and these beautiful maple hardwood cabinets. And I love these kind of latches. They have these little built-in pistons in here that kind of pop them up and keep them up. But when they're closed, everything is a soft close like that. See that? And nice and easy. And those soft close drawers really keep things tucked in when you're traveling. So they resist opening too, because they're pulling them closed. And just look at this wonderful finish, just like on the outside. This woodwork is meticulous. It's just really great, and it's going to be easy to clean. It's not going to collect a lot of dust or anything like that. And I love the way they lit these cabinets. You want to know what's inside them, right? So when you open that door, you want it to be nice and easy, nice and easy, so you can easily see what's up inside those cabinets. It's just smart. It's practical thinking. Forest River does a great job. And just see, this drawer is partly open here. And now it closes itself. And look at all this extra space. So they know that most people don't use the oven. There's a little light there. And I love the fact that they have undermounted light as well. So look at it under the cabinet. So at night, if you're coming in, and they have this other extra trim lighting over here as well. So you can just have just those accent lights on and not have to really light this whole coach up just to get up and maybe grab a glass of water or whatever. And so Dynamax does this too. This is kind of an exclusive thing. It's a lock for your microwave. And it makes a lot of sense, right? You have this big convection microwave oven, and that way you can bake or roast a couple of things. You could be cooking a pizza. You could be also, cooking a chicken down below or whatever. You could do multiple things, roasting your potatoes and roasting a pot roast, all of that, all at the same time to make it nice and easy. And speaking of easy, it has a Truma Aqua Go hot water heater. It's an on-demand tankless hot water heater, and you have the control right here in the kitchen where you need it. So you can make all the adjustments to that. And as we spin around to the other side, you're going to see that it has the EQ system, EQ Smart Leveling System. So it's real easy as you're going through the camper and making everything, you know, just the way you want it. You can set your leveling system, and then you can go over and adjust all your lighting. Anything with 2 arrows on it, you hold that and it's going to dim. So you can have the cab over light, we're going to dim, the living room light we can dim, and you can see it getting darker and darker. Oh, it's just waking up again. Okay, we're good to go. And yeah, so you have the day mood, and you can have the rear mood, the front mood. So it's all kinds of wonderful things. Over here we have all your power systems. So you can set your auto gen. You can start your generator from here, and there's all your auto gen settings. You can see that your house battery's at 13.5, your chassis is at 13.7, and your inverter is enabled, your power sources, everything's going good over here. And then this is a slide room control. So right here in the main hallway, you can close that slide for the dinette. That makes it easy. And remember, folks, this is about a 29-foot box, about 30 feet all day long. This 28SS is small, it's nimble, but it's powerful, right? It's a full-size coach and with the nice ceiling height. And look what we have here. Looks like we have a Max Air fan right over the kitchen, right where you need it. So that's, you know, if you're cooking and you, like in my house, we do a lot of stir fries. There's a lot of ginger, a lot of garlic and stuff like that. You want to be able to get that smell out of the camper before it soaks into the fabrics. And on the way down here, you have a beautiful linen closet / pantry. Sorry for the fingers, but now there you go. And that, so then you have these pull-out drawers. And again, you have the maple faces. And this is just beautiful stuff. And again, soft close for everything. It's just gorgeous. And as we're going down the hallway here, we have the main head, right? So this is a big shower. And again, another Max Air fan right above. And then they have this nice fiberglass enclosure in here. Easy to clean, easy to rinse out down below. And yeah, so you have the adjustable spray head and a place for your soap. And then you have little things for some of your other toiletries. You might have your shampoo or your conditioner or some other like loofah or whatever sponge in there, right? So, and then you have your sink and plenty of room to put extra toiletries, your mouthwash, your hair dryer, toothbrushes and stuff like that over here. And then porcelain toilet. Gotta love the porcelain toilet. Very nice. And again, the ceiling heights are really tall in here, so you have lots and lots of room. And then we come into the second AC. So yeah, second AC just for the bedroom area. And this is a walk-around queen, and you can access it from both sides. And as you can see, Uncle Bernie can get around. It's a little bit of a step up, but you got to realize is that huge amount of storage outside, right? And I don't know where they put it, but I still have plenty of room in this bedroom. And then the nice barn door, and again, the TV is attached there too, so you can look at TV when you're going to bed. And when that barn door is pulled shut, it's perfectly centered in the room, so you have a great vantage point on this nice queen bed, and it's so elegant and so, you know, comfortable. They even put USB hookups right in these lights, so if at night you're reading and you're turning on your mood light here, yeah, and then look at that, you have your reading light and you have your USB, and you got little catches over here on either side, 110 USB-C and then regular USB. Place to put your bottle of water at night too is right handy over here by the bed, and a place you could put your CPAP over here next to these drawers. So I love the fact that they give you, wow, cedar-lined drawers in an RV. That's amazing. And then cedar-lined closet back here as well. So on both sides, you have 2 drawers and closet space that are both cedar-lined, and that is going to make sure to keep those moss out there, right? And you have big openable windows on either side of the bed. How often do you see that? Now this one's an emergency exit, so you can pop that open and Uncle Bernie can crawl out of there. But this one is just a really great airflow window. And I forgot to mention that on the Explorer package, All these windows are dual pane. Oh, wow, look at that. You have a towel rack on the back of the head door, so that's perfect location for that. Folks, if you want to get into this wonderful camper, you're going to come down to Campers Inn RV. We have an amazing sale price on this, and it's just an amazing opportunity for you to get down here and get a great deal on a brand new Dynamax Isata 5 28SS.